Hey, it's Jegant Drago here, and just gonna try the build challenge. This might be the last one, but also because this one makes the least amount of sense. Because first off, it wants us to use a directional shield, but there's the weapons that's recommended does not make use of this directional shield at all. So the question is, I'll switch up the weapons so that the directional shield can work. And I am not looking forward to this because it wants to use the Sterilizer. Wow. Now that's something. And then maybe a little bit more hopeful that it has the landmines and the 110. Which 110? Not basically one of the lower tier eagles out of the bunch. Which makes sense as a challenge. It's certainly one of the lower tiers. It's not that good at all. Now, since we would or should use SMG, my SMG of choice would be the Knight. But since this is a two-handed weapon, even though it's called an SMG, that makes no sense and sucks. So let's go for Pummeler. I could use some levels. I haven't been using it. I haven't used any of the SMGs at all, except for the Knight, to be frank. So I'll go with the Pummeler. And oh boy, this one wants me to use the Stim Pistol. Let's just get straight into it. Stim Pistol sucks. Okay, Stim Pistol sucks. So we're gonna skip that. And what might be interesting is I've heard you can use the shield with the spear lance, so that might be equivalent. And oh boy, it wants me to use the knife. This, as I said, would be the hardest challenge, but very well, we shall use the knife. And sure, engineering. No, let's... Knife is gonna suck, so let us go with some peak physique, shall we? Let's hope for the best. Hope for the best. Let us hope for the best. Oh god. Just in time. Just in time. The thing with the Sterilizer, first and foremost, is that it's bugged. It's bugged that it doesn't apply the poison debuff properly. Let's just keep it a buck. It's not that it needs buffs, it's that it's not even working correctly. Last time I checked. Now maybe they fixed it, or maybe there's a certain amount of problems, let's say, that makes it so that maybe it's bad when you are the host, or it's bad when you are not the host, and I do not know the difference at the moment. Now, could I get him to walk into the landmines? Though these aren't anti-tank landmines. The question is, with this kind of challenge, what is the challenger trying to say with the landmines? Maybe the landmines are the best thing about this challenge. One of the best. I'm not saying they're good, but it's one of the better ones. Because I don't think there's anything wrong with the landmines. It's just explosive and they explode. And they do their job. Do they need a lower cooldown? Maybe. I'm not saying that it needs it, but if there's any kind of buffs it could use, here's the thing. Maybe it could use even more landmines, since most people would prefer the poison landmines, since poison is such an amazing debuff against the enemies, where you not only they walk into your poison landmines and then they basically get stunned. Oh, look at that right there. It's the flesh being exposed. That's, oh my god, that's too far. That's on me, I missed that one. Now the thing here is that, can we just spam landmines? Okay, so since people might prefer fire landmines because the fire debuff on enemies would be really good, people might prefer the poison landmines because the poison to stun enemies would also be really good as well. So the regular exploding landmine could maybe use a little bit more. Now the thing about that shield, that it blocks all of that acid, most of it. And I'm stuck! Fuck! Oh my god, and everything is dead. Fuck! God damn it. Okay. Let's reset again. And that did not kill. And I'm fucking dead. I'm fucking dead. No, nice. Okay, that's a little bit cool. And I'm out of knives. I need more knives. Make 500 knives. 500 knives. You haven't despawned yet, you goddamn fool. God damn it. Is it dead? And this one just spawned. And this one is one of those maps where, oh my god. Come on, despawn. Are you gonna I'm stuck on the body. I'm stuck on the body. It's eating my ass. It's caught my ass. What the fuck? Arrowhead. Arrowhead. I didn't even fucking reload. Oh, I let out the lab by myself. Fuck. Oh shit, god damn it, man. Oh, fix this buggy ass game. So we're going after the nuke. Okay, let's go and finish up the mission. Let's go finish up the mission. I did a whole melee video previously. Basically, that melee should have its own slots instead of a grenade slot. And that you would start your... If you're level 1, you would get the knife, but not the throwing knife. Because... unfortunately, right now, the knife is in a war bond, and to just give it for free, let's just say it how it is, it would be bad business decision and unfair to those people who do bought the war bond. Also, since knives are not grenades, if you collect those ammo boxes just now, it should refill the knife since you're throwing a lot anyways. The ability to refill your knife should be pinnacle to making this option or weapon work. Running out of knives whilst just doing basic damage and non-explosive damage just for cost benefit analysis is just not it. I don't know how deep I want to go with the knife idea, and that melee should be another separate separate slot entirely. But basically melee would have a melee would have a separate slot. You would either start with a shovel, level 1. After finishing the tutorial, you can choose either a shovel. Okay, that's on me again. But you basically start with a shovel that would do regular range melee attack damage and attack range. But if you have a knife, the knife will give you faster melee attack speed, and yeah, basically faster melee attack speed for being lower range, and you would still sort of stagger the enemy just the same. Regular stagger, not a full stun. But because you do shoot faster, since you do attack faster, you stagger them or re-stagger them much faster. It might just be considered as a stun if you keep hitting the same person over and over again. And let's say it might have a little bit better durable damage, who knows? Since you would be, let's say, oh, it just hit the top part. That's so bad on me. That's so bad on me. Okay, that's a little bit better. Let's finish up this mission. Okay, it seems like the poison is working better now. Last I checked, the poison seems to be holding back the enemy a little bit better. And then I'm just sort of holding back the enemies whilst my teammates are doing the majority of the damage to actually kill them. I haven't even been using the other gun. Let's go back to the oh my god, where did he come from? I thought that was a corpse. Oh my god. What's next? What's next? We were talking about melee and the knife. Oh, knife should benefit from peak physique. That's why I picked peak physique as well. That if you like, even though you throw the knife, peak physique should be you throwing the knife at Mach 2000, and then you do the bonus damage or whatever. Basically, peak physique should benefit the knife throwing ability. That's all I'm saying. Being able to reload or get more knives through the normal ammo boxes is needed. Possibly some people might say picking up the knife should be possible. I don't know how realistic that might be to just pick up each knife one by one, but it's just an idea to consider or talk about. I wonder if the knife by itself could have some kind of inner poison that would poison the enemy to stun them a little bit if you hit on at least their weak spot. So it's not a poison grenade that just them being in the area would instantly poison them and stun them per se. Oh, I'm on the ledge. Oh my god, I'm so unlucky. But it's sort of a mixture. I don't think it should be an explosive, that for sure, because you already have the impact grenade, and so having a knife that does like an explosion of impact style might not be too good. A knife that penetrates the skin of the enemy, and so it needs the correct penetration, would make it like fair in that aspect, and just does a little bit of poison stun. I think that would be at least something interesting to consider. These types of explosions are so annoying. And there it goes again. And am I gonna be... Oh my... It's so dark, I don't even know. I'm stuck again. I'm stuck again with their hitbox is just absolute garbage. Like, I'm not doing the best, I know, but the game isn't working as intended, that's for sure. And I'm stuck under his body. It's so weird. I legit have rarely had this amount of body blocks. Like, sure, you get blocked underground or under objects. That's normal. That's whatever. But having blocks, that's just crazy. Anyways. The thing about the knives in 20 is that even if you use... even if you use the engineering armor, that +2 grenades, you only get +2 knives. That's a little bit silly. You should just have a percentage base, just like most other armor that gives you a percentage more ammunition or amount of magazines. That would be a little bit more fair for the knife, at least. So whatever percentage you should give to make the +2 grenades for most grenades, then that percentage would be the amount needed for the knife, and then at least you'll be getting maybe 5 more knives instead, which is not too much more, but at least it's a little bit... it'll be a better buff at the very least. That is one thing that I'll like never understand, that being hit by acid gives you a stun. Like, it's just acid, it's not a EMS, it's not being hit by some falling or moving object. Like, being stunned by a charger, that makes sense, but then being stunned by acid spewing on you, that doesn't make too much sense. Anyways, Sterilizer. The main issue beforehand was just the fact that it did not apply the poison correctly for a while. That bug hopefully has been solved. I think I've seen at least some of the chargers being stunned, so that's a little bit better. Did I just stuck myself? Did I just stuck myself? I literally just stuck myself by just walking. By just pure walking, I stuck myself. What is this bullshit? How does this even happen? What the fuck? I was just walking around, I'm not even doing anything, and I got stuck! Arrowhead! Oh my god, this is so bullshit. Could I even kill myself? Can the sterilizer kill me? I'm not hitting... Oh, there it is. There it is. Yeah, the main thing is that does the gas really linger long enough to stun? It's the visual bug. I'll first put it off as a visual bug. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Full credit to the teammates for this gameplay. Let's be real. I did not hate the shield. I swear the shield should have more applications. Honestly, it's just so limited. Just like the ballistic shield as well. The application is just so limited. At least the ballistic shield is that when it's on your back, you block incoming damage from the back. And then this shield, at the very least, can block some acids, I think. And it recharges as well. So that is interesting. And it blocks, and it's more of a team focus stratagem to support your teammates. But I think you should get a little bit of a shield just when you use your regular support weapons, at the very least. And that the same goes with two-handed weapons for the ballistic shield. Like, you might not block your entire body with the ballistic shield, but you block at least the sides when you use it. Maybe.